Hello friends, it's Sherry from Turquoise Dreaming. How you doing today? Welcome to my channel. I did my D-stash video earlier and said I had to come back and do a crafty video because I needed to get my crafty time in today. So this is what I'm working on. I wanted to share. Super fun. You know how I love working on sewing journal themed stuff. So I had in mind to use these. I don't know where I got them. At a thrift store I know, but I just don't know when I got them. I've had them for a little while now, these metal bobbins. Here's another one. You see how this one has, well, it only has really 3 holes in this one, and this one has a bunch of holes. So, and this one has thread on it, and this one does, oh, this one has thread on it too. Okay. This one just looked like it had more thread, but this one has purple. This one has orange. And it was trying to come unwrapped, you know, so I put a little glue on the end and glued that down. And then I kind of just didn't, know exactly what I was going to do, so I just kind of fooled around with it, and this is what happened. So I had in mind bead dangle charm thingy bob tassel thingy to hang off the side of my journal. And I have the sewing journal I'm working on is this one here. And it has this little hook on it here. And so I want to hook something right there. So there you go. You can see it. That's the back of it. Let me turn it around. It has a back and a front. So that's the front. Okay, so let me show you the components. And then we're going to make one together. Put that back over there. Start my timer before I forget. Don't want to run out of time here. I'll be pausing a lot as we do just some jump rings, so I'll pause through that, so that'll save us some time. But like I said, I started with the metal bobbin, and then I added 2 bead dangles. So here's a bead dangle here. It's just on bead little. I've been saying I want to use some of my seed beads, so I put some on here on this. It's a eye pin, and then I put some on here. This one's these are kind of bronzish or brownish beads. These are blue beads over here, so I put those on there. And then I added we're going to do this together, the measuring tape, and then I added the hook on top. This is a hook, this came together with the chain, so I went ahead and just put it on there. It even had it had a jump ring up here, but then I added a jump ring here. I think I added this jump ring. Anyway, whatever, I attached it with a jump ring. You get the point. And then I decided I wanted more on there. I was trying to figure it out, fabric. And so I got out, first off, I had the lace out from this bow that I added. And then I decided, well, let me add a piece of that. And I was like, it would really be pretty if I added another piece of lace. And then I added several pieces of lace here, just all the different colors look so pretty together. And I added a little doily piece back here. So, and this is what happened. It just kind of evolved into this. I think it's really pretty. Look at this lace back here. Isn't that gorgeous? Anyway, there's a piece of black in there. I just thought that was all just, I really love the layered lace look there of different shades of lace. So let's make one together. Put this aside as our example. So let me see. I think, see, I have 3 holes. I want to see if I have enough holes on here. I'm going to have to turn it. See, it's quite different, and I have some more of these. So let me see. Let me grab. Let's see. I had a little. They came in little containers. Let me see. I think that container. See this right here? This is how I found them in some sewing stuff I found, like a little sewing tin, and they were in these check little containers. I think that's what is that for diabetes? Anyway, a couple more. Oh, I have one more. Okay, so let me see what else I have. See, here's another one. Let's see what's in here. I have them with my sewing stuff in my closet. Okay, so this one, oh, there's some grains in there. I don't know what that is. This is something. Okay, so this one has, oh, this one doesn't have any holes. So that'll have to be like a charm on a ribbon or something. And this one is the same as that one. Okay, so I think I'm going to have to do it differently. So I need, let me see this for a second. Okay. Yeah, I think I can get, see this bigger, this is, I think this is my biggest jump ring. I think I can get that in there and use it on the top and then hang my bead dangles from these three on the bottom. So let's go for it. First of all, what I did was put on my bead dangles, like I said. So I'm going to pause and put two of these jump rings on these. I already have two prepared here, these two. So I'm going to put these on with jump rings, and you've seen me do that. You've seen other people do that. So I'll be right back, and then we'll do some more. So let me pause. Okay guys, I'm back. I've got the two bead dangles on there, and I went ahead and put two jump rings over here, interlocked them, and I added the lobster claw clasp. So the next step I did, and this one I'm doing a little different. It's going to be shorter. I'm not going to have the chain, and I put the, on the other one I put the one bead dangle in the front hole and a bead dangle in the back hole. So this one I have both of the bead dangles in front holes. So I'm going to do the, next I'm going to do the measuring tape. So all I did was take a piece of measuring tape. This is yellow. You can use any color, any type of measuring tape you want. Let's do 1, 2, 3, 4 inches. So I'm going to cut right here. And all I did for the little piece of measuring tape, which I thought was super fun, and it's easy. I think the other one's a little shorter actually, but that doesn't matter. You can make it as long or as short as you want. So then I took my crocodile, punched a little hole. I'm using small eyelets, so whatever size eyelet you have. If you're going to put, I mean, you don't even have to put an eyelet. You could just punch a hole and put a ring through here. I just thought it would look cool with that piece of metal there. So punched a hole with a little hole in the crocodile. Cut off that little hole, and I'm trying to keep that hole together. So because I have two layers there, and I have these tiny, they're called quicklets eyelets. I just grab any color. This is a pink one. The other one I use blue on yellow. This one I have a pink eyelet. I kind of like it, the colors, because then they show up. Poke it through, and I already have it set because I just did that other one. So squish it together, or set it, I guess I should say, properly. The proper term, set it instead of squish it. But yeah, I might get it in the hole. Squish it together, nice and flat. I have to pull my crocodile apart. It doesn't, I don't know. It's the way it works. So there you go. Got a little pink quicklet in there. There's the back. So then I put a jump ring in here and attach that. So I'm going to do that, and I'll be right back. Okay guys, I'm back. I decided to attach it to this other front hole. See, here's my lobster claw clasp in the middle of the back here. So I have the 3 holes. So I have a bead dangle, and measuring tape. So now I'm going to attach my lace to the top here, and all I did was take a little piece of the, this is the Dollar Tree, you know, crochet lace on the top here. And let me try a thinner piece of lace on the top of this one. So all I did was take a piece of lace. Let me see what I have. I have a bag of lace right here beside me to use. And I have the black. I want to use, let's use this one. It's not quite white. It's a little thick, but I think it'll be all right. So let me get a long enough piece here to tie a bow. That should be good. So what I did on this one was I put the, because it was getting too bulky and I didn't want it to slide, I put it on the chain at first. On the other one, you know, it has the chain. I tied it onto the chain, and it seemed like it was trying to slip down. So then I just pulled it through the jump ring, and it was kind of bulky. So if you use crochet lace, it's kind of bulky, but what I did was tie it without a knot. So I just put it through and tied a bow and didn't tie a knot first. So in this one I'm going to do the same thing. Even though it's lace and it'll be thinner, I want to try to do the same thing, just tie a bow. So I'm just going to tie a bow with this lace, hopefully. Tie a bow. I know I had to do that one a couple times when I was doing that one to get it right how I wanted it. So let's see how this one comes out. And you can make your bow longer, like if you want your lace from your bow hanging down. But I'm going to have the other lace in the back, so let's see, is this on there? Okay, so I've got, yeah, the bow is pretty good. I might cut this off over here, because this piece came out shorter. So yeah, let me I think the bow, is it in there good? How is it hanging on my jump ring there? Gotta make sure it's in there right. I think it kind of went into the into the jump ring, not exactly how I wanted it. So I think well, see, I had to mess with the other one, so I'm going to leave it right there because I'm going to have to pause again, and I might mess around with it some more, but you get the idea. I tied a bow, tied it through the first jump ring that's attached to the lobster claw clasp. But now let's make our little lace part that goes in the back. So let's see, this is the back and this is the front. It does have a back and a front again. So let me get this stuff out of the way, our extra little bobbins here, and get our lace going. So what I have in the back is, oh gosh, and I have to go get a I have to, when I pause, I'm going to get a doily, but right now we'll go ahead and do the rest of the lace, because I was cutting those apart last night and I kind of brought that in here at the last second. I was like, I think I could use that. I want to use that. It's so pretty. So this is some wide lace, as you can see here. It's just a big piece of lace. And all I did for this piece right here is cut like off the end a piece of this. So let's do that again. Let me see. This has a weird end here. So let me cut right here. Looks like I can get a straight piece right here. I'm going to cut right here. Yeah, I want this one to be shorter too, because I can use the other one that's longer on another journal, but the journal I'm working on now, that one would seem like it was kind of like too long for it. So, okay, so I used some of this white lace. Well, this is all I did here was, I really didn't even pay attention to the lengths. Like I didn't measure like I need it this long. I just was like, I need a piece of lace cut. You know what I mean? Because it's cool to have them different lengths too. So there's another one. Here's the Dollar Tree crochet. Let's get a piece of that. And again, I'm not going to measure, but I am kind of measuring now because I made that a little shorter. I am measuring because I am measuring. Okay, so what else did I get? Oh, I saw this really beautiful lace in here. Where is it? This right here. Let's see, where is that? Where are you? You're hiding from me. I know I had more. I thought I had more. Okay, white. 1, 2, 3. Let's get the black. I have that right here. And, oh, this is not the same one. Oh, here's the black. That's brown. I could use the brown too. I just like the black because it was so different, right? Okay, let's get a nice long piece of that. I'm going to cut my finger here. Get my fingers out of the way. This was on a spool. That's how I got it, how it came. So I left it on there. Now, where's this other beautiful lace? Is that the only piece I had? I don't know. It might be. Might have been. It's so gorgeous. I can use this. That's a different color. That would be pretty. Let's see, that's too wide. Oh, nope, 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 I already used that. Gosh, that might have been the only piece I didn't realize, I don't think. Here's a piece of, this is some tatting. Here, see, this is too wide. I don't want to use that. And here's some tatting. I could use a piece of that. Let's use a piece of tatting because it's a different color and it's gorgeous. And I'll use a shorter piece of that because I like to hoard my tatting because I hardly ever find it. So whenever I find it, I use it sparingly. Okay, now we've got several pieces. These two are different, but I don't think I'm going to use any of these. So what I did was just put these in the order I wanted and put a jump ring. I hooked them all onto a jump ring. I made sure I got it through a good piece that would not come off, you know, a good sturdy piece, like through not just a one thread or something, through a good sturdy thread on, and you know, a good sturdy piece on all of these, and hooked them through a jump ring. So I'm going to do that because that takes a few minutes to get them all on there. Plus I got to go get that doily, and I will be back again. This saves us time, guys, so I'll be right back. Okay, guys, I'm back, and it's so pretty. I got the lace on the jump ring, like I said, and I hooked it into a back hole. The bottom, this one had the 3 holes. I hooked it into the bottom hole, and, you know, I put it in a layer, you know, well, I pictured it as a backdrop here for my bead dangle tassel, I guess you could call this, but I pictured it as a backdrop, so you know, I put the doily in the back and then layered the other pieces and the shortest pieces on top there. And this is what it looks like here in my hand. And let me show you on the journal. I brought it out here so I could show you. This is my sewing journal I'm working on. And here's the little hook. And it'll hook right there and just hang so pretty on the spine. There you go. Now, I probably won't trim it or anything. I love it just like that, and I think it looks beautiful. Let's see, it's turned around. I'm going to have to turn it around here. Hold on, hold on. Oh, I think I might have put it on wrong. Anyway, let me turn it around because it's backwards. Hold on. Got to see the front here, Sherry. Got to show you the front. Okay, this is the front. Okay. I don't know why it's hanging wrong. Okay. All right. Oh, okay. I need to hang it like this. I see what I did. Okay. Now, I'm going to have to mess around a little bit with it, I think. No, there it goes. Okay, I got it. All right, so, yeah, I fixed the bow, too. As you can see, it looks better now when I was paused. And here's our bead dangles. Here's all our pretty laces on the spine. And then there's our little measuring tape, you know, charm, I guess you could call it. So that is that one. I haven't sewn the pages in here yet. And so that's that one. And then this is the one I did before the video that we kind of copied. So, yep, there's the two. And I hope that gives you some ideas for sewing themed tassels, or you know, you could call them charm dangles or bead dangles or whatever you want to call them. But anyway, they're sewing themed, and they're fairly easy to make. The hardest part is getting all the little jump rings together and getting them on there. So that's why I paused during that part. So hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time in my next video. Have a great night. Happy crafting.